Dubai was not built to whisper wealth. It was built to make money sound like weather. Private jets dropped through the night like silver arrows, carrying billionaires over the desert while the city burned gold beneath them. Megayachts sliced through Dubai Marina like floating palaces, their decks glowing with champagne, music, white linen, and people who believed money could outrun fear. Hypercars screamed under hotel lights, turning every valet entrance into a parade of power. Sky, sea, road. Dubai owned all of it. Then the shock came. The sky changed first. The private jets no longer looked like arrivals. They looked like escape routes. The megayachts stopped moving. The water went still. The hypercars stopped roaring. Valet lanes became silent museums of polished machines. Dubai still glittered. But the motion was gone. And when money stops moving through a city built for money, heaven does not fade. It collapses. As always, please keep in mind that all content in this video has been thoroughly researched and compiled from multiple sources by our team. Therefore, if you spot any inaccuracies or areas that need correction, please let us know in the comments below so we can update it promptly. The first collapse did not happen on the ground. It happened above the city. For years, Dubai's sky was its bloodstream. Private jets did not just land here. They announced power. They carried billionaires, investors, celebrities, luxury buyers, executives, and families who never waited in normal lines. A private jet descending into Dubai was never just a flight. It was a signal. Money had arrived. Confidence had arrived. The world's richest people still believed this city was safe enough, glamorous enough, and powerful enough to enter. But after regional conflict began shaking the Gulf, the meaning of that sky changed. The same jets that once brought wealth in began to look like the fastest way out. The leather seats stayed perfect. The champagne stayed cold. The cabin lights stayed soft. But the mood inside changed. No celebration. No arrival fantasy. No billionaire stepping into Dubai as if it were heaven. Only one question: how fast can we leave? And when the richest people stop using the sky to arrive, Dubai does not lose passengers first. It loses belief. But the sky was only the first warning. The next one appeared on the water. Dubai Marina was never just a marina. It was the place where wealth learned how to float. Megayachts sat under towers of glass, glowing white against the black water. Their decks were built for private dinners, music, models, investors, champagne, and people who believed the sea belonged to them. Every yacht leaving the harbor looked like proof that Dubai's luxury was alive. Because in Dubai, movement is the message. A yacht moving through the marina says confidence. A yacht full of guests says money. A yacht party under the skyline says the city is still young, still rich, still desired. But then, the water became too still. The yachts were still there. That made it worse. They did not vanish. They waited. Deck lights stayed on. Crews stood ready. Champagne glasses remained clean. The marina restaurants still faced the water, waiting for guests who used to arrive from the docks. But the engines were quiet. And a mega yacht without motion is not a palace anymore. It is a monument to hesitation. When the sea stops moving, Dubai does not look poor. It looks frozen. And once the water freezes, the streets begin to sound different. The third warning came from the road. In Dubai, hypercars were never just cars. They were applause. Lamborghinis under white hotel lights. Ferraris outside restaurants. Bugattis, McLarens, Rolls-Royces, Brabus G-Wagons, all lined up like metal trophies outside entrances where wealth wanted to be seen. The engine was part of the brand. The roar told the street that someone important had arrived. The valet lane became a theater. The hotel entrance became a red carpet. The city turned traffic into spectacle. But in the darker version of this story, the sound disappears first. The cars remain polished. The showrooms remain bright. The keys still shine under glass. But fewer doors open, fewer cameras turn, fewer engines cut through the night. A hypercar without attention is not power. It is storage. And when Dubai's roads lose that sound, the city does not just lose noise. It loses the public performance of confidence. Sky, sea, and road were all saying the same thing now. The movement was changing direction. But stop for a second. Maybe this is not panic. Maybe the private jets are only logistics. Maybe the yachts are waiting for better weather. Maybe the hypercars are still there, hidden behind private gates, waiting for the next weekend. That would be easy to believe, if only one symbol had changed. But all three are connected. The jet, the yacht, the car. They are not separate luxuries. They are the same message told in three languages: the sky, the sea, and the street. And when all three start sounding quieter, the question becomes harder to avoid. Is Dubai still attracting wealth? Or is wealth quietly preparing to move somewhere else? This is where the collapse becomes invisible. One rich guest is never just one guest in Dubai. He is the private jet seat, the airport handler, the black car waiting outside the terminal, the hotel suite with the curtains already open, the yacht charter booked for sunset, the hypercar rental parked under the entrance lights, the fine dining table prepared for 10, the watch boutique waiting for a purchase that may never happen. One signature from a wealthy client can feed an entire chain. The pilot, the driver, the butler, the waiter, the yacht crew, the florist, the seafood supplier, the detailer polishing the car, the housekeeper preparing a room that was supposed to prove Dubai still belonged to the world's rich. One hesitation can freeze all of it. That is the terrifying part. Dubai's luxury economy does not only depend on people having money. It depends on people feeling safe enough, certain enough, and proud enough to spend that money in public. When that feeling breaks, the city does not collapse with dust. It collapses through cancellations. A jet route changes. A yacht stays docked. A dinner is postponed. A car is not rented. A room waits. A worker loses a shift. And the machine begins to starve. This is why the rich matter differently in Dubai. A budget tourist fills a room. A billionaire fills a network. His presence becomes proof that the city is still worth choosing. His absence becomes a rumor before it becomes a statistic. No announcement is needed. The staff feel it first. The driver waits longer. The yacht crew checks the deck again. The restaurant manager moves the reservation book and pretends the night is still normal. In the dark future, Dubai does not become ugly. That would be too simple. It remains beautiful. The towers still glow. The marina still reflects the lights. The roads are still smooth. The hotels still polish marble. The private terminals still smell of leather, coffee, and perfume. But something is missing. The confidence. The private jet no longer means arrival. It means exit. The megayacht no longer means freedom. It means waiting. The hypercar no longer means power. It means a trophy trapped under fluorescent light. This is how a luxury empire begins to fall. Not when the buildings break. When the symbols lose their meaning. Dubai was built to make wealth move through it. To make billionaires land, sail, drive, spend, sign, dine, buy, and be seen. But if wealth changes direction, the city still shines for a while, like a stage after the audience has left. And the most dangerous silence is not in the sky, the sea, or the streets. It is inside the belief that Dubai will always be the place where money comes next. Dubai can survive a quiet night. It can survive a slow season. It can survive fewer cameras outside a hotel. It can survive one empty yacht deck, one silent valet lane, one private jet leaving instead of arriving. But can it survive the moment when luxury itself changes direction? That is the real question. Because Dubai was not built only to display wealth. It was built to keep wealth moving through it. private jets above the desert, Megayachts on the water, hypercars under the lights, sky, sea, road, the three directions of money. And if those directions turn away from Dubai, the skyline can still shine, the hotels can still open, the marina can still look perfect, the cars can still sit polished behind glass. But the warning will already be there. Not in ruins, not in darkness, in silence, in still water, in empty valet lanes, and in the private jet that no longer arrives but leaves,